Brought to you by Pillsbury, whose products have been part of the holiday tradition for generations.
Beep, beep, new, ooh, surprise, buns cake.
Tunnel of fudge is luscious fun. Just 6 minutes and it's done. A special treat to tantalize. Inside is a fudge surprise.
Love it from the oven.
Pillsbury.
New tunnel of fudge. Taste this, kiss, kiss. The microwave cake. You can't resist. Pillsbury. Giggle, giggle. Love it from the oven. Beep, beep.
I was in Phoenix. I had to give a speech. While I was working on my speech in the hotel room, I started coughing. So I called down and the front desk sent up some cough syrup.
Not all cough medicines work the same.
This stuff was for kids. It wasn't for me. Then I sat down for something stronger, and they sent up Vicks 44.
Today's Formula 44 contains maximum strength dextromethorphan, as effective as codeine, but non-narcotic.
That Vicks Formula 44 kicked that cough.
Formula 44, maximum strength for maximum relief. From Vicks.
I don't want to cough again, but if I do, I'm taking it.
I got the call in the middle of the night. My father was in intensive care. I had to be on the next plane to Chicago. I needed more credit on my Citibank Visa.
He immediately called the Citibank 800 number. He told me he needed emergency credit, and he told me why.
She got $600 approved at 3 in the morning. Citibank was there when I needed them, so I could be there when my father needed me.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa.
I wanted to buy an American car.
Listen to the heartbeat.
I'd always been looking for a foreign car just because they look real sporty and I like the image that it portrays.
Listen to the heartbeat.
I wanted it to be more practical. I wanted to get a car which I felt safe in, which I could fit in, and would be a good value for my money.
The heartbeat of America.
It's my car.
That's today's Chevrolet.
It's our Nova.
We'll return to Amadeus.
At his home in France, wine expert Christopher Stevens invited friends to guess the price of a special cork-finished American Burgundy.
Très bon. Qu'en pensez-vous?
65.
They guessed between $10 and $12.
70.
How much was the wine from America? You already know.
18 francs.
Because it's the same red wine you're probably drinking now.
C'est incroyable.
Today's Hearty Burgundy from Ernest and Julie Ocala. All the best a wine can be.
Watch closely. One of these sunbathers is a Fuji picture.
I'm gonna get you.
Can you spot which one? 50 years of Fuji technology has developed Fuji Super HR film with ultra-thin color layers for truer color and better skin tones than we've ever had before. For pictures so alive they almost breathe, get Fuji Super HR film.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Now, I know you, Grandpa. Don't you touch these crescents. Keep your hands off.
Yes, my sweet. Pillsbury Crescents. Nothing makes a meal more special than Pillsbury Crescent Rolls.
Grandpa. Pillsbury Crescent Rolls.
It's my birthday. You've got a sore throat.
Like it's on fire.
And you want the pain to stop.
Faster the better.
That means Chloraseptic. Because only Chloraseptic has the powerful anesthetic phenol that penetrates nerve endings for relief in seconds. Relief so fast, the moment you feel it, we'll stop this commercial.
Amadeus will continue in a moment.
Pie in minutes, Mrs. Miss Pie. In minutes, in just 10 minutes, you got it made.
10 minutes in the microwave or 20 minutes in an oven.
Pie in minutes.
And you've got a tender, flaky crust brimming with lots of luscious fruit.
Mrs. Miss Pie in minutes.
Isn't it nice to have pie this good, this fast?
Pie in minutes, Mrs. Miss Pie in minutes, in just 10 minutes, you've got it made.
Sunday on Married with Children. Guess who's filling Santa's shoes?
Despite what your mom says, Mr. Bundy doesn't grow a tail at midnight.
Then on Tracy Ullman, the downfall of rock and roll.
K-R-O-G, K-Rog, all Kenny Rogers all the time.
And on Duet, Ben's old girlfriend moves in on Laura's territory.
We did it. We broke up with our boyfriend.
But Laura's in for a shock.
Sunday starting at 8:30 on TV 50.
There are certain toys children want more than anything. But at most stores, they're the toys that are hardest to get. If only there were one store you could count on to have those certain toys at low prices every day. Well, there is. Children's Palace. The toys children want most are never out of reach when you come to Children's Palace and discover how much less toys can cost.
This TV 50 News Update brought to you by America's largest carpet retailer, New York Carpet World.
Good evening. Tonight on a special edition of the 10 o'clock news, Ivan Boesky made a fortune illegally on Wall Street. Today, the Detroit native faces the consequences of his greed. Yet another slice of Detroit's history is boarded up, the end of the line for a legend. And we'll settle the mystery of last night's lotto winner once and for all tonight. Now this.
Plain talk. New York Carpet World has never had so much inventory at year end, so we're taking severe measures. For the first time ever, when you order carpet, we'll give you carpet free. Look, buy 25 yards, get an additional 5 yards free. Buy 65 yards, get 17 free. Buy 100 yards, get an additional 34 yards free. The more you buy, the more we give you free. And remember, choose any carpet in stock. No restrictions, no limits. Install now or no later than 60 days. Plain talk. These are the year's lowest prices. Hurry, it's just through Saturday at New York Carpet World.
The first place Pistons and Wings with home games tonight, Ray Lane with the scores, and Randy Berta with the weekend forecast, and more tonight on the 10 o'clock news right after the movie.
Now, back to Amadeus. We'll return to Amadeus.
Keebler presents the appealing taste of baked potato skins in a crunchy chip.
Potato skins got baked potato appeal because they're made with potatoes and skins that are real.
The Keebler elves make potato skin snack chips with real potatoes and skins.
Cheddar cheese and bacon, sour cream and chives, tasty baked potato.
And they finally got barbecue flavor too.
They're made with potatoes and skins that are real. Potato skins from Keebler, baked potato appeal.
If you sneeze and have a runny nose and take Sudafed, it won't help. If you sneeze and have a runny nose and take 12-hour contact, it definitely will. Until there's a cure, there's contact.
This is my homemade vegetable beef soup, and this is home cooking from Campbell. Look at those vegetables in that delicate broth. Wait a minute. That's mine.
If you can't tell it from homemade, it's probably Campbell's home cooking.
Pie in minutes, Mrs. Miss Pie. In minutes, in just 10 minutes, you've got it made.
10 minutes in the microwave or 20 minutes in an oven.
Pie in minutes,
And you've got a tender, flaky crust brimming with lots of luscious fruit.
Mrs. Miss Pie in minutes.
Isn't it nice to have pie this good, this fast?
Pie in minutes, Mrs. Miss Pie in minutes, in just 10 minutes, you've got it made.
I'll never forget that night.
Traffic alert.
My throat was so sore it hurt to talk.
Try Sucrete Spray.
Maximum strength Sucrete spray with diclonine lasts twice as long as the other brand.
Now I use maximum strength Sucrete spray.
Lasts twice as long.
I've never had a cavity my whole life.
Aquafresh case history number 53.
Well, now that I'm 18, I'm more conscious about my gums, some bad breath. My dentist has confidence in what I'm using, so I'll stay with Aquafresh.
Aquafresh, more than cavity protection, triple protection.
Amadeus will continue in a moment.
Tuesday night at 8, TV 50 is proud to present the biblical epic, the greatest story ever told.
Who are you? Jesus from Nazareth.
Claude Rains, Telly Savalas, and Max von Sydow. The greatest story ever told. Tuesday night at 8 on TV 50, Detroit's movie station.
For your love, oh, I would do anything.
anything, I would do anything.
When it comes to the joy of giving, nothing makes you feel as good as gold. Available now for the holidays at Service Merchandise, America's leading jeweler.
I thought you had to go to a pizzeria for a real thick pan pizza, like Patrick really loves. So I was shocked to see this new Totino's pan pizza in the store. It's got about a pound of meats and cheeses and sauce on this thick, chewy crust. It's so thick, it's even in its own pan. Patrick says there's nothing he craves more than a pan pizza. I'm not sure how to take that.
Totino's new pan pizza. Pizza worth coming home to.
It's a sleek-looking car. I like the lines of it.
Listen to the heartbeat.
I mean, I consider it the Nova of the 80s. I think it's a sharp-looking car, and it's upscale. I really like it.
Listen to the heartbeat.
It has nothing to do with the old Nova. I mean, basically, just like the name, they just kept it. So, I mean, the car that your grandmother and all used to ride around in, that's dead. So this is the new Nova.
But it's classy, it's sleek.
That's today's Chevrolet.
Great value for the money.
Now, back to Amadeus. We'll return to Amadeus.
To conversation, to wit, to always knowing the right thing to say, or whatever.
This year, toast your friends with Andre, America's best loved champagne.
With the Cuisinart Basic, I can make pizza, cookies, tacos, and save money. It's a big food processor with a small price, a chopped, sliced, shredded price. The Cuisinart Basic needs a lot of dough for a little dough, and I love dough.
I'm leaving. I'm going.
Guess there's no point baking Pillsbury's best cookies.
Oh, cookies?
Chopping fresh dough.
You'll never see me again.
So creamy smooth.
I mean it.
Your cookie dough. Oh, you're so chocolatey. Oh,
I miss my plane.
Fresh dough.
And now look for my new chocolate chip cookies.
There's nothing like getting to the bottom of a bowl of soup.
Took you 2 hours to come down.
Puts me in a real good mood. There's nothing like getting to the bottom of a bowl of soup.
Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. So good. And like most of Campbell's soups, so low in cholesterol.
'Cause at the bottom of it all, soup is good food. Campbell's.
Every day, over 30 million AT&T calls go through on the first try. Thanks to a remarkably intelligent network that forecasts traffic, anticipates tie-ups, and determines the quickest way around them. All in less time than it takes to dial. The AT&T network, you can call it the mastermind of long distance.
Glad I got through.
We're reaching further to bring your world closer. AT&T, the right choice.
Amadeus will continue in a moment.
Trident helps fight cavities, and it always has?
Helps fight cavities? Come on.
I mean, I've been fighting cavities all this time without even knowing it.
I knew Trident didn't cause cavities, but help fight them.
Be great if it's true.
New studies show chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces acids that form between teeth. It's these acids that can cause cavities. Ask your dentist.
It's nice to hear a little good news once in a while.
Something that's delicious and good for you, too?
Why chew any other gum?
Trident, good to chew and fights cavities, too.
Le charme fleuri qui séduit l'amour, beauté rêvée, effleurant le cœur, l'air du temps, un désir ravissant, trace éphémère, l'air du temps.
A gift of love, l'air du temps, Nina Ricci, Paris.
Citibank has this 800 number you can call? Well, I couldn't believe it when they called me.
I noticed unusually heavy activity on her Citibank MasterCard. I suspected someone got one of her carbons and was charging on her card fraudulently.
He told me I wasn't responsible for those charges. While he was talking, I thought, am I glad my MasterCard is with Citibank? With any other bank, chances are I'd be the one doing the talking.
Not just MasterCard, Citibank MasterCard.
Why, you look like me. On the contrary, you look like me.
Get ready for adventure.
Do you realize you're addressing a king?
As a case of mistaken identity turns a kingdom upside down.
You don't want that pretty little head of yours chopped off, do you?
Errol Flynn and Claude Rains in the adventure classic The Prince and the Pauper, Monday night at 8 on TV 50, Detroit's movie station.
Now, back to Amadeus.
This is a TV 50 sports update. Here's Ray Lane.
Hi, everybody. The Detroit Pistons are after their 8th straight win tonight at the Silver Dome. The Pistons with the best record in the NBA taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The Detroit Red Wings at home against the Minnesota North Stars. The Wings started the evening 4 points ahead of second place Toronto and St. Louis. The Rose Bowl-bound Michigan State Spartans have concluded their practice sessions at East Lansing. It's off to the West Coast on Christmas Day, and we'll hear from a couple of Spartans following the movie. Now, this time out.
This baby will blow the doors off anything on the road, just like a BMW.
Isn't she a beauty? BMW would build one like this.
You think BMW has advanced technology? Listen to this.
Your door is open.
For about $23,000, you can own a BMW 325. Or the hollow feeling of having settled for less.
In Southfield, see Earhart BMW, East Detroit Bavarian Motor Village, and Ann Arbor, Arcure Motor Sales.
Glenn Ray has the latest news. Randy previews the weekend weather, and there's more sports on Metro Detroit's 10 o'clock news. I'm Ray Lane.